I flew into Dallas from the East Coast for Dr. Lamb's services. I had an upper lip reduction less than 24 hours ago. My lip reduction by Dr. Lamb yesterday was a revision. I had a lip reduction in the past where the recovery took a full 3 months. I had severe swelling of the lips. The pain was unbearable. I had tingling, burning, where my lips felt as if they were on fire for the first 6 weeks. After my reduction, I was limited to a soft diet, but the pain was so bad I couldn't have anything touch my lips. They were swollen like little sausages. I was not able to even purse my lips to drink water from a straw. After not being able to eat or drink the night before and unable to drink due to the severe discomfort, I became dehydrated and ended up in the ER by the 3rd day. I had to be given intravenous fluids. I had difficulty speaking for the first week due to the swelling and was confined to my home as the discomfort was so much. As if this wasn't enough, I waited patiently for 4 to 5 months for all the swelling and discomfort to subside, which it did eventually. But my lips had looked the same as they were before the reduction. My incision from the first reduction were made on the inside of my lips and were not visible at all. But they did nothing, the incision did nothing for reducing the size of my lips. I had significant unevenness, especially of the upper lip. During my recovery, I felt I was in desperate need of help. There was not a lot of information on the internet before I did the procedure, and very little after. Luckily, I did come across Dr. Lamb's website while I was recovering. We communicated through his Ask Dr. Lamb link on his website. I sent pictures of my lips, and Dr. Lamb reassured me that he could help me, and from his extensive experience with lip surgery, I will have very little pain or discomfort. I avoided smiling for 3 months after my first lip reduction, as the unevenness was very apparent with smiling. I had a wedding coming up and decided I had to have this fixed. I flew into Dallas and made arrangements to stay for 3 days. Dr. Lamb reassured me that I could have flew out the same day, but after my first experience, I was nervous and had prepared myself for the worst. First, I must say that Dr. Lamb and his staff are absolutely fantastic. I am totally in awe and lost for words as to how they went out of their way to make me feel comfortable and at home. After meeting with Dr. Lamb, he reassured me that he could fix my problem and promised me that I would have no pain without pressuring me into doing the procedure. I was so confident after our in-person consult, and Dr. Lamb spent so much time with me going over multiple before and after pictures of corrections he had done in the past. I decided to go ahead with the procedure. Dr. Lamb's block is absolutely fantastic. Along with his skillfulness, I did not feel anything. From the first injection of numbing medication to the placement of the last suture, I did not feel a thing. After my first reduction, unbearable pain and discomfort was a big thing for me, but I cannot stress enough how the 20 to 30-minute procedure with Dr. Lamb was absolutely pain-free. I had no pain, no discomfort, and did not have to go under anesthesia. I cannot stress this enough. Dr. Lamb's lip reduction procedure was absolutely painless. I went back to the hotel. Dr. Lamb called personally, as well as his secretary, to check on me within the first several hours. I was doing fantastic. I was actually in a state of shock because this was the total opposite of my last lip reduction experience, literally night and day. Like I said, this is less than 24 hours after. I still have no pain, no tingling, no burning, no bleeding, no difficulty speaking. I am limited to a soft diet just to make sure I don't bite into the sutures, but I have no difficulty eating or drinking. As you can see, there is very little to no swelling. Dr. Lamb makes his incision on the dry lip, so if you look closely, you can see the dissolvable sutures. And I must emphasize that you have to look very closely to see it. I was out at the mall by Dr. Lamb's office this morning and felt like no one even noticed anything, and I felt great. I must say, having this almost unnoticeable suture on the outside gives a much better result. 5 months after my first reduction, my lips had looked unchanged. All I really got was unevenness of my lips, especially the upper. That wasn't there before. The fullness was still the same. I opted to have a lip reduction because I had very full ethnic lips with a drastic difference in the tones where a lot of pink lip showed along with a darker complexion due to the fullness. I had no fillers in the past. Dr. Lamb approached the lip reduction to refine my upper lip while still maintaining my ethnicity. Once Dr. Lamb handed me the mirror a minute or two after he and his assistant were finished, I saw a drastic improvement immediately. I had little swelling, the unevenness was completely gone, and the contrast of the pink lip with the darker skin tone of my lips was more subtle. I know this entry was a long one, but I felt I had to tell you a little bit about my past experience for you to really appreciate what Dr. Lamb has done for me as much as I do. I will do another recording tomorrow so you can see my progress, but I feel great, just fantastic. I'll zoom in a little so that you can see. Thank you. Okay, I'm at the airport, Terminal E at DFW, returning home. I'm at DFW Airport, returning home. I had a good stay here in Dallas for 2 days. I really could have returned home right after the procedure. I've made a family here with Dr. Lamb and his staff, and I'm looking forward to go home. I feel fantastic, no pain, no discomfort, and as you can see, very little swelling still. Thank you. Today is my 3rd day after my lip reduction procedure. I feel great. I just completed the prednisone to help with the swelling, and I'm still applying bacitracin. The stitches are starting to loosen up already. It's only the 3rd day and they're already starting to dissolve. Still sticking to soft foods and doing well with that. After tomorrow or so I can go back to a regular diet according to Dr. Lamb. I did go out last night to an event, a baby shower, and hardly anyone even noticed. I feel fine, no pain at all. I cannot stress that enough. Since day 1 until now, I've been pain-free. Just a little bit of swelling, as you can see. I'll zoom in the camera a little bit, but very little. Okay. Hi, this is day 4 after my lip reduction procedure. Still doing fantastic. Had a good day. Was out, no pain. Just a little bit of swelling, very little discomfort. The stitches are definitely loosening up and starting to dissolve. I'll zoom in so that you can see. Okay. Today is day 6 after the lip reduction. The sutures are all pretty much gone. The swelling has come down nicely. It feels not as stiff. I can smile now. And I had no trouble smiling before. It just felt a little stiff, and that has loosened up. But looks good.